What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter from Panda here. This Elrigs LED light bulb has a motion sensor built in, 7 watts, 700 lumens. Kind of looks like a regular light bulb. I thought this was pretty clever because you can get outdoor floodlight bulbs with motion sensors pretty regularly, pretty quickly, pretty conveniently. What's this in here? Looks like we even have a little tool that's included. But to have a regular light bulb like this with a motion sensor built in is pretty unique. And now I think that these can serve a lot of purposes. So we do have a little tiny flathead screwdriver. I'm assuming that's because these little switches here are what we'll need to adjust. But these are great for outdoor lampposts, wall sconces on your garage, your backyard, what have you. And so, you know, if you've got people walking up to your front door, maybe these will be in the vestibule over your front door so that they'll switch on. So you've got a couple of different controls right here on the front. And to understand these settings, I'm going to turn it over here because it's going to probably be relatively difficult to see. So I'm going to walk you through how to adjust them, but what they mean. The first one that I'll look at here is, how about this one down here? Now, what might be a little hard to see is you've got a little straight arrow right there above the switch. And this is because this is the reach setting. Reach, as in how sensitive is it going to be. And so the reach is the radius of the circular induction zone. And so you're going to adjust this to either increase the reach, you just put your tool in there, or to decrease the reach. Now, in many cases, you know, if this is going to be out on like a lamppost or something, you probably want the greatest reach that you can get. So I'm not surprised that that's set to the maximum. Now, the second one right here is the Twilight setting. And you might be able to see it's a double pointed. There's an arrow on both ends and it's slightly curved. And that is your Twilight setting, or your response threshold, which is going to be approximately 3,000 lux. So I think this is how much light it is putting out. And so if we go to the max here, which is going to be our max output, I think that's going to be where you're going to want to keep it. Now, this last one right here with this little upward triangle and the curved line here, this is the time setting. So this is going to determine how long, I believe, the light stays on once it detects some movement. So because it's in the lowest position here, that's going to be as little as 5 seconds up to maximum 5 minutes. Now, if it detects any additional motion while the light is still on, it's going to reset to the last time it detected some motion. So let's say it went on, and I've got it set now, I think, to 5 minutes here. And at 4 minutes and 50 seconds, someone walks past it again, it's going to reset to another 5 minutes. So this is going to be kind of the delay, how long it stays on and keeps illuminating. Now we just have to try it out. All right, so I played with the settings a little bit on this bulb because I needed to demonstrate it. So I actually reduced the sensitivity down to the minimum, and I reduced the time that it stays on to the minimum because otherwise it's going to be really painful to trigger it. But I have it on this overhead light here, and so we just go up to it. Oh, boom! It's on. I'm not going to move here because I set it for 5 seconds, and now it's off. Now if I move again, boom, comes back on. So this thing absolutely works. I'll probably adjust the sensitivity, kind of move them up off the minimum here. This chain is going to screw it up and keep it on. All right, there, it stays off, but boom, motion turns it back on. So it absolutely works. I'm actually really impressed with it. It actually has a couple more applications that I was thinking of. You know, I've got it right set up here over exercise equipment, and the really cool thing is if you're down here using some of this and, you know, moving around, this light is going to stay on, assuming you have your settings tweaked for it, and then you can leave, go be done with it. Don't worry about turning off the lights because the lights will go off themselves. So, you know, whether it's a closet, you know, that you want to just keep the lights on, so you walk in the morning, you know, grab your clothes, walk out, the lights go off automatically. Like I said, the overhead of your front door, maybe your backyard, maybe your garage, whatever, right? Little motion detection light bulb is really clever. So I like it, man. I am really impressed with this thing, and I'm looking forward to putting up the other one in another place that makes a lot of sense. Check it out. I'll put a link to the description. Peter von Panda out.